I don't know how suspenseful it is, but hopefully we'll see what happens. So I'll be your announcer, because I have some experience in that role. I'll also be manning the soundboard, because there are sound effects, music cues, and whatnot throughout that. Other than that, we should introduce our panel, and then I'll start casting people on the spot here, because that's what I do. So anyway, Kyle Bear, how you doing? Throw some credits out. If you don't have credits, don't feel bad. Just say hi. Tell us something interesting about yourself. But if you play Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I'm Ryu on that. Back in the room. Hi, Ryu. Hello, Ken. Or when you say, it sounds like, hello, Ken. Can you do it? Sure you can. Anyway, so that's me. Next up is... hi, whoa, that's loud. I am Anime Detour from Team 4-Star. The reaction is louder every year.
It's like you're famous or something.
Yeah, it's weird. In this little niche clique, I'm famous or something. Then I go to the store, it's like, yeah, don't you know who I am? I'm Anime Detour, sort of pay for your eggs. I am a co-creator of the parody Dragon Ball Z Abridged. I play Piccolo, Vegeta, Krillin, a whole bunch of other characters. I got a panel later on. Oh, thank you. I got a panel later on today in this room if you're interested in that. Other than that, I'm just going to pass it on because this is really not really my realm here.
Right. Have it happen, sir.
Oh, it works. Hi, I'm Kadal. Killed on Godzilla, I've been killed on Heroes, I've been killed on King Kong, I've been killed on everything except the murder mystery movie of the week, I think. And yet, I'm not Japanese enough to be in Pearl Harbor. Serious. You remember this one, because and occasionally I do the original voices for Edmund Honda, ironically, for the Sega Dreamcast. So it's like,
oh, wow.
Sit down, Rodent, you're making me dizzy. So,
that's awesome. But when people say hello to you, they go, ta-da!
No, the worst, I hang out in the Magic Castle, all the magicians on say, ta-da! And they go, sit down! Oh, sorry.
Stereo.
Hi.
Hi. Better.
My name is Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
I don't do anything special. I can wiggle my nose.
That's awesome.
Really great shot of your shot.
Yes.
This is being documented, so.
Okay.
Okay. She kicks my butt in Halo.
I do. I sing the Top Gun theme song while doing it.
That's right. You guys know that one, right?
Like Elmo.
You laugh like Elmo. Prove it.
I don't know how I laugh. No. It has to be in the heat of the moment.
Fail. All right.
Hi, I'm Britt.
Hi, Britt.
Hi. I also don't do anything too special. I have I do have a YouTube channel, but it's not like Anime Detour or anything.
That's okay. Plug it. What's the URL?
It's AG Acting Girl.
AG Acting Girl. Check out her videos. But you guys can find Team 4-Star stuff on YouTube as well. So
For now.
I actually have Friendly Pine Tree or Tadal Wants. It's on YouTube. Just look around.
okay. Look up his name. Look up the spelling on the program, and then on YouTube.
14 million letters after the letter T. Don't worry about it. There's only 2 in Japanese. That's the funny part.
All right. Cool. I love when that happens. Awesome. All right. Mr. Anime Detour, we're going to have you play Officer Abbott in this, as well as, let's see, let's give you...
Be the Dr.
Dr. Anna there?
So I can talk to myself.
Little notes about who's who here. We're going to make you Officer Abbott. We're going to make you Announcer 2, which is Hap. Sometimes it says Announcer 2. Sometimes he's actually identified as Hap. Let's see. Tadao will be our narrator slash Lieutenant Healy.
Slash? Oh, okay.
Slash. It is called suspense for a reason.
It's a forbidden romance.
Oh my.
Wait a minute.
Just a kid. Oh my. Let's see here. There's another character called T. Toby, comma, driver. I guess he drives. That's the fun part. None of us have read this. That's why improv is going to come into play.
Improv.
I guess I'll be a driver. You guys can remind and shout from the audience like, driver, hello, anybody? Oh, you don't have the script. You wouldn't know.
You allowed him to say something anyway.
Just, yeah, throw it out. It'll be somewhat interactive. I'll be the driver. Amanda, you can be a doctor.
Yes.
Tadao, you can be an ambulance driver. Let's put the ladies to work. Robert Manelli, oh, he's 9 years old, so.
9.5.
Oh, he's 9.5, okay.
I thought it was 12.
I thought it said 9 to 1/2.
9 to 1/2. Brent, you're a young boy.
I'm a young boy.
Robert Manelli.
Tommy Stoner.
Amanda can be another young boy who's age 8, Tommy Stoner. Oh gosh. Mr. Manelli, called Pop. What is this, Speed Racer? That was a joke for this, but he's holding back. Save it for the, don't blow your wad now, we have a play to do. I guess I'll be Mr. Manelli. Oh, stop firing that gun. Can you tell who he's dressed as, by the way? Malcolm Ritter.
No, I'm making to misbehave. The only thing I missed was writing made in Japan on the backside, so we're going to do the cheap Japanese knockoff.
Exactly. Lonnie Vittori, you can be Honest Jerry Murdoch.
Honest Jerry.
He's honest, because he's a used clothing dealer. This has never been worn before.
I am the most honest used clothing dealer ever. Totally.
Exactly. I'll be a coat buyer named Henry Prince. I guess you're trying to sell me something, I guess. We'll find out.
On my arm.
Nurse. Amanda's actually a nurse for a living, right? She can totally play that role.
Yep.
Dr. Weldon. Dr. Weldon. You want to be Dr. Weldon? I don't know. You want to be Dr. Weldon today?
Sure, I'll be Dr.
Why not? Britt, you can be Mrs. Prince, Henry's wife, who is the coat buyer. I guess you're my wife. We're married! How sweet.
Pilot wants divorce.
Oh,
Boo.
Who gets the custody of the computer? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, really. Like, yeah. Amanda, you can also be Payne, the hospital orderly. What a name. Hello, Payne. Anthony and Al, a pair of embalmers. Oh, that's cool. I guess I'll be Anthony, and Ronnie, you can be Al. We're a couple of embalmers.
No. Yes.
Ernest Bowers, Tadao.
Sure.
And Mrs. Bowers, Britt. And that's our cast. And somehow it'll all come together. Theoretically. Now, I've totally forgotten who I cast as who, so there's going to be a lot of lulls. Martyrs, you guys martyrs.
It's
so.
all in English. I don't understand.
Here, can someone do the fan sub version for us?
That's not appropriate to the original translation. This English version of this play sucks. Just saying.
All right, kids. Are we ready to play radio?
yeah!
Let's pretend it's March 24th, 1949. There's no internet, there's no Facebook, there's no Twitter. There's no quick, efficient way to stalk people.
Not even my But there was bullshit, right? Anonymous existed
What's
before
that?
the
You poke
internet.
people in real life.
You have to poke people in real life. Oh, that sounds great. Okay. Here we go, kids.
Hello, Ken.
Yeah. We'll have an
Yeah, I'll get a nice good shot of the table.
a really interesting.
That'll work better. Oh, go for it. It's about to die in about half an hour anyway, but we'll get what we can. There we go.
Allie, our awesome camera person from the audience. Yay. All right, here we go, kids. And now, Autolite and its 60,000 dealers and service stations present... Suspense. Suspense. Tonight, Autolite brings you Dead Ernest, one of the most famous of suspense plays. So famous, I've never friggin' heard of it. Originally produced and directed by Anton M. Leader, who I've also never heard of. We like that. Music sting. Anyway, friends, officially spring has sprung, and you'll want a spring pep for your winter-weary car. This means when you replace old narrow-gap spark plugs with wide-gap Autolite resistor spark plugs, your car will idle smoother, give you better performance on liter gas mixtures, save gas dollars. Yes, you can actually tell the difference in your car. Autolite regular-type spark plugs have long been standard factory equipment. And now 6, that's right, 6 of these makers of... Yes, that was English. I've switched to Autolite resistor-type spark plugs for factory installation on their new 1949 models. Yes. The new Autolite resistor spark plugs are the spark plugs of today and the future. Remember, you're right with Autolite. That rhymed. And now Autolite brings you a tale well calculated to keep you in... suspense.
Right there, accident report. The police inspector blinded from Lieutenant S. Haley. Place 15th Street and 4th Avenue, time 2:45 p.m. March 11th, remarks Ernest Bowers, age 34, was crossing the street and the intersection of the light signal changed from green to red. A car driven by Theodore Toby made a illegal right turn from 15th Street onto 4th Avenue.
He hit him!
What a mess. Hey, look at all them tire marks.
He's bleeding!
That guy's out cold.
Oh, man.
Hey, come on now, clear the way. All right, now stand back. Come on, let's have a look.
I didn't see him. Honest, I didn't. I had the right of way.
Yeah, he's passed out. What are you people calling an ambulance? Yeah, you there. Hey, move back, move back.
Here, he's bleeding. I'll prop up his head.
Yeah, there, he knows his jacket. He's not using it.
I'll hold him. Oh, golly, he's limp.
It's a Viagra.
That's a problem for his wife, not us.
It's like he's dead.
Yes, there, Ernest Bowers felt like he was dead. Ernest Bowers suffered from a catalepsy, a strange disease. He carried it all times in a note in his inside jack pocket, stating that he was a cataleptic. Cataleptic.
It's in English, I can't understand. And in the event of a seeming death, his wife should immediately be notified.
Or his doctor. And in the event his wife was unavailable, the doctor had also requested that no autopsy or embalming should be performed on the body for 72 hours. Although in this particular case, the duration of the attacks was usually 4 hours or less. Ernest Bowers also wore a sterling silver bracelet with the inscription reading, "Do not embalm me, I'm not dead." Catalepsy is a disease of the nerves and mind and the physical condition of the cataleptic, and when he's under a spell, closely resembles death in all aspects, including a primary stage of rigor mortis. And Officer Abbott was on the scene of the incident and the accident too, and he administered aid to the injured man before making out his report.
That I did. Ah, there. That ought to stop the bleeding. Looks like just a cut on his forehead when he hit the ground. Nothing much. Now, what was her name, laddie?
Toby, Theodore Toby, here's my license.
Hey! Hey, you kids! do?
I picked up something off the street.
Huh? Somebody's called me Con! I told you to get back here! Get back!
Oh my.
That's right, I'm from the future! Come on, get back here! Look, he's out cold!
Okay. Huh, I'll say he's out cold.
Let's get him away.
He's dead, Jim.
Yeah, I dropped him on his head. Well, anyway, it didn't happen in our wagon.
Okay, we'll take him away. Keep him back, will ya?
Yeah, keep back! Clear out of here, come on! The show's over. Move along now, laddie. Nothing to see here.
Third one today.
There, yeah. Let's go!
And that bullet finished him off, if anything.
Yeah, whose coat was he laying on anyway? Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you pick it up?
No. Hey, officer, where's the coat?
What? Oh gosh, it's gone. I am terrible at my job.
Okay, never mind. Let's go, Frank.
Ernest Bowers has lost his identification on his condition. The letter was inside the pocket of his jacket. The silver chain he wore on his left wrist snapped and had fallen onto the pavement. Two youngsters picked up the chain. Robert Minelli, age 9 1/2, and Tommy Stoner, 8. What did he eat?
We'll pull it around in back of the shack.
Man, sure is a nice chain.
Hey, there's writing on it. Maybe it's the guy's name. Wait, what?
Nothing. Just one little clump.
Wait, what?
Wait a second. We'll be out of the alley.
Wait. What?
Wait a second. Will ya? It says, I'm not, do not something me. I'm not dead. It's screwy.
Well, what? What are we gonna do with it?
Sell it, dopey. We can buy some baseballs and drugs and stuff.
Yeah, but when we try to sell it, they're gonna ask us where we got it. What do we tell them?
Bubbles.
Same thing we do with the drugs. Nothing. Use your head. You know what we'll do. What?
We'll use Pop's welding torch. We'll melt it down.
I turned it into a bomb. And you told us not to use it.
Pop ain't here, is he?
No?
Well, come on.
Okay, footsteps.
There it is. Yeah, put it on that grid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Hey, what are you kids doing?
Well, hello, Pop.
Hello, Mr. Liza Minnelli.
We didn't do nothing.
Nothing, huh? I thought I told you kids not to go near that torch.
Well, we want to melt this down.
Give me that. Hey, what's this all about?
We found this chain, Papa, and we want to melt it down and sell it.
Whose is it?
We don't know, do we, Tommy?
What?
There's nothing wrong, Pop. We just found it. It's ours.
Let's see. Do not embalm me. I am not dead. What's that?
It's screwy.
Where'd you find it?
In the street. Honest, Pop, it's nothing.
Come on, get out of here.
How about melting it down, Pop? Can we sell it and buy some baseballs?
Oh, all right. Get back.
They melted it and took it for a gold and silver dealer. They sold the metal obtained for $1.30, $1.30. But the coat was the principal thing. In the coat and the inside pocket was the letter. The information about Ernest Bauer's condition was in that letter. The instructions that could save his life. The coat was picked up from the street by honest Jerry Murdoch. And here's a big sign near the corner of 15th Street. It says, Honest Jerry Murdoch Swap Shop. He brought the coat in for his store, rummaged around his shelves until he found some cleaning fluid, and then he started to clean the bloodstains.
Hey, I'm looking at my sports jacket.
Just a moment. What kind?
Conservative.
Okay. Would you come over here, please?
Yeah, something on that order there. Yeah.
Pick out what you want. How much you want to spend?
About $5.
These cost more.
How much?
From 8 to 12.
They don't look so hot for $8.
Hell, you don't look so hot for not having $8. From 8 to 12. Say, wait a minute. I'm just putting on a new one in stock. Over here by the counter.
Oh, let's walk over there.
It's the sound of us walking.
Yeah, that was quite the sound of us walking.
So, what size is it?
I don't know. Here, try it on.
Okay. What are you, Scooby-Doo? This feels all right. It's kind of stiff and stuff, you know, but, whatever.
That's because it's almost new. You'll break it in.
Feels like cardboard or something.
Yeah, plus it's kind of mean. You want it? $5.
Okay.
There might be a couple stains on it I didn't have time to take out. They are completely, just ignore them. They mean nothing. Use some cleaner. Bring it on the tailors. They'll be better than new. Better than new.
Wait a minute, this is Monica Lewinsky's dress?
Like I said, just ignore the stains. Buyer beware. That's what a market.
Okay.
Yoink.
Here's the $5. Yeah, and stuff. Music.
This is CNN.
Ernest Bowers was brought to the receiving room at Bennett General Hospital. Various routine tests were made. The time was 4:10. If Mr. Bowers was going to awaken, it would probably be at, carry the 6:45. Dr. Weldon made his report. He wrote it down while he was standing by the telephone switchboard.
Answer the phone!
Yes? Hi, this is Bennett General Hospital. Is there anyone by the name of Bowers at home? Bowers? B-O-W-E-R-S? No, nobody home! No, Superman noise. Is Mr. Bowers married? I hope so. If he ain't, he's been living in sin. Where can I reach her? There's been an accident. I don't know. She's out. Will you tell her to call the Bennett General Hospital? Yeah, all right. What happened? Well, Mr. Bowers is dead. Oh,
Hi, Dr. Weldon. I guess so.
No, I am.
No.
Can't reach her, huh?
No.
Well, I'd like to do an autopsy.
Dr. I was going to say, are you Batman?
Pretty soon, I'll talk to her. We still have those tests to go through. Then I'm off. Off to get you next time. In more than an hour, he'll probably be on his way to the morgue.
And at that moment, at 4:22 in the afternoon, at that moment, if anyone had been in the receiving room B at Bennett General Hospital, where the body of Ernest Bowers lay on the patient carriage, they would have seen a fly crawl slowly across his face of a dead man, and they would have seen his nose twitch.
Oh yeah. For suspense, Autolite is bringing you radio's outstanding theater thrills. Is this outstanding? Yeah! Suspense!
Here it is, the first day of spring, and I've got a cold in my head.
Well, you should get outdoors. You need a change.
Yeah!
The way a car with those worn-out plugs needs wide-gap Autolite resistor spark plug.
Yeah. Wait, what?
For your winter-weary car, replace those old narrow-gap plugs with Autolite resistor spark plugs. Your car idles smoother. I said all this crap earlier, didn't I?
Yeah, what does it have to do with my cold? You have me like Hazelnuts or something?
We should all get rid of winter ills. Get rid of old narrow-gap spark plugs. Everybody should install a set of wide-gap Autolite resistor spark plugs. Can I say spark plugs anymore?
I don't know, man. So stuff that I couldn't even hear you anymore. I don't got any help.
What I can do? But anyway, only Autolite offers smart car and truck owners everywhere the sensational advantages of resistance.
I'm snockered.
They're efficient engineered to meet the highest standards of automotive engineers. Remember, folks, you're always right with Autolite. That rhymed again.
Autolite brings back to our soundstage, Dead Ernest, a tale well calculated to keep you in... Correct.
It's late at night as I finish this report here. The accident report continues. Henry Prince had within his power the opportunity to save the life of Ernest Bowers. He had purchased a coat in which was a letter that could save him, and which he left the second-hand store. He stopped to chat with some friends, made some purchases at the grocery store, and started home. The time, a few minutes after 5. He lived about 2 blocks from the scene of the accident, and his wife was waiting for him.
Really? Okay. Well, how do you like it for $5?
Yeah. Looks all right. What's that? A spot?
Where?
Take it off for a second. I wonder what it is.
Take it off. I'm not in the mood. You have a headache? I mean, he said there were a couple of spots. A cleaner will take them right out. Yeah.
You know what it looks like? Monica Lewinsky's jacket. What's this here in the pocket?
I did not have sexual relations.
To whom it may concern, please open and read.
Oh, that's what must have felt stiff.
That's what she said.
This note is carried on my person wherever I go. It is to advise responsible parties that I am a cataleptic, whatever.
Caterpillar?
I didn't go to college. And if it appears that I'm dead, I'm not.
There can be only one.
What?
And that my body is not